Welcome back to English in Real Life. Today, we are exploring something powerful: how emotions help you speak English fluently. Most learners focus only on grammar or vocabulary, but they forget one secret: feelings. Emotions are the bridge between your thoughts and your words. When you feel deeply, you remember better and you speak naturally. Part 1: The connection between emotion and language. Every language is built on emotion. When you are angry, your words come fast. When you are happy, your tone becomes musical. When you are sad, your sentences slow down. This means emotion drives expression. English is not just about rules, it's about rhythm, tone, and feeling. When you attach emotion to a sentence, your brain remembers it faster. For example, say, "I'm excited" with a smile. Now say it without feeling. See the difference? One feels alive, the other sounds empty. Part 2: Why most learners stay stuck. Most learners study English like a formula: grammar, lists, repetition. But they don't feel what they say. They speak like robots, not like humans. When there's no feeling, there's no memory. Your brain learns best when emotion is involved. That's why songs stay in your head, but grammar rules don't. When you feel joy, love, pride, or even pain, your brain builds stronger memory links. So the key is not to study harder, but to feel deeper. Part 3: Speak with emotion, not perfection. Stop worrying about mistakes. Start connecting with your message. If you speak with real emotion, people will listen, even if your grammar is not perfect. Fluency is not about perfect grammar, it's about confident expression. When you talk about something that matters to you, English flows naturally. For example, talk about your childhood, your dream, or someone you love. You'll notice your hesitation disappears. Why? Because your focus shifts from fear to feeling. Part 4: The science behind emotional learning. Science proves that emotion increases retention. When you feel something strongly, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine that improve focus and memory. That's why emotional experiences stay longer in your mind. If you connect English words to emotions, your fluency improves automatically. Say, "I'm proud of myself" with confidence. Your brain links pride to that phrase. Next time, you'll say it naturally, not by memorizing, but by feeling. Part 5: Practice through emotional triggers. Every day, pick one emotion and express it in English. If you feel thankful, say, "I'm grateful for today." If you feel hurt, say, "I'm learning to heal." If you feel happy, say, "I'm enjoying this moment." Let emotions become your English teacher. Because your emotions are powerful storytellers, use them to describe your life in English. Part 6: How to train emotion-based fluency. Step 1: Listen to emotional English content, stories, speeches, or songs. Step 2: Shadow them. Repeat their tone, not just words. Step 3: Record your own emotional stories. Step 4: Watch yourself and notice how feelings change your pronunciation and confidence. Step 5: Talk to yourself daily about how you feel in English. For example, instead of saying "I'm fine," say, "I'm a little tired but proud of my progress." That's emotional fluency: real, natural, human. Part 7: From emotion to expression. The goal of English learning is not to sound smart, it's to sound real. When you speak from your heart, people feel your words. That's how you connect, that's how you influence, and that's how you become fluent. Don't copy others. Express your truth. When you add emotion, your English becomes alive. You start thinking in feelings, not translations. And that's where true fluency begins. Part 8: Overcoming emotional blocks. Some people hide emotions because they fear judgment. But when you block emotions, you block expression. Let yourself feel, even in English. If you're nervous, say I'm nervous. If you're excited, say I can't wait. Emotions are not weakness, they are your power. They make your English authentic, they make your voice human. Part 9, the Emotional Vocabulary Challenge. Start collecting emotional words and phrases. Words like proud, peaceful, overwhelmed, grateful, inspired. Phrases like, I'm touched by your kindness, or I'm growing through pain. These are not just words, they are feelings. When you use them, your English becomes natural and meaningful. Each emotion adds color to your language. Without emotions, English is just black and white. Part 10, how to stay consistent. Fluency through emotion takes daily practice. Don't wait for the perfect moment, speak now. Every day, describe one emotional moment in English. Record it, listen, and improve. Over time, you'll realize your voice has changed, not just in sound, but in energy. You'll sound more alive, confident, and fluent. Part 11, final emotional truth. English is not just a language, it's a feeling. It's how you express your world, your dreams, your story. When you speak from emotion, grammar follows naturally. When you connect your heart with your words, fluency becomes effortless. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be real. So remember this. Fluency is not only about what you say, it's about how deeply you feel it. Feel your words, believe in them, and express them fearlessly. Because the more emotion you put into English, the more English becomes a part of you. Thank you for listening to English in Real Life. Keep feeling, keep learning, and keep growing.